wanna be Ryan the Great, and today we have some WWE Elimination Chamber predictions for you guys. And yeah, I haven't been around all that much. Obviously, there's a lot been going on. Well, not a lot going on, but I was sick this past week, and it was terrible. So, so not really not much content I could put out for you guys. But yeah, on the main channel, there will be some stuff coming out soon. So yeah, we're just going to be predicting the Elimination Chamber card. Only 4 matches, but then we also got Cody and The Rock, their little segment. I don't know where that's going to be. I don't know if that's going to be the main event or before the main event, so I guess we'll just have to see. But yeah, let's just get right into it. But before we get right into it, guys, make sure you guys subscribe, hit the post notifications on. Go subscribe to my brother, Linda Greg Vlogs. Make sure you guys go subscribe to my main channel at Ryan the Great RTG. Make sure you guys go follow me on X at Ryan the Great RTG. And make sure you guys go follow me on TikTok at Ryan the Great RTG. Make sure you guys go listen to the latest edition of the CR7 podcast. And make sure you guys go follow me on Twitch at Ryan the Great Podcast. And after you ladies and gentlemen, let's go to the video. Let's roll that intro. Hey, come on, Stotty. Stop! 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 Red Slam! First pitch! Bring him in! Yes! Oh, damn. Alright, let's get into the video. So starting off our first match to predict, Tiffany Stratton and Trish Stratus will be taking on Nia Jax and Candice LeRae. Obviously, Trish Stratus coming back for one more run here. She is 49 years old, but still can apparently wrestle. She obviously did it well in her last run, so, good on her. She's coming back with Tiffany Stratton. Now, some people think that Stratus is going to turn on Stratton here in this match because of what happened last Money in the Bank when Tiffany Stratton dismissed her as yesterday's news or whatever she said. But I don't think it happens on this card for the only reason that they have to do Tiffany Stratton and Charlotte Flair at WrestleMania. That's been the plan for a long time. So I don't know if Trish Stratus is going to betray Tiffany Stratton at WrestleMania. Maybe she follows her around until then, and then they have that rivalry. Hopefully, Trish Stratus does not cost Tiffany Stratton at WrestleMania, because I don't really want to see Charlotte Flair win the championship for the 10 billionth time, especially over a rising star. Technically a really good star right now. And yeah, there really is no reason for Nia Jax and Candice LeRae to win this match. Trish Stratus is in Toronto, and they obviously want to see her win in her hometown. Tiffany Stratton's the champion right now. Obviously, it doesn't make sense to have her lose, or at least lose it all. It doesn't make sense for either one of these women to lose in this match. And Nia Jax and Candice LeRae, I mean, they're just like on the back burner, I feel like. This story is obviously deeper than this tag team match. I'm going to take Tiffany Stratton and Trish Stratus to win. There just really is no reason for Nia Jax and Candice LeRae to win this match. And then next, we have Sami Zayn taking on Kevin Owens in an unsanctioned match. Now, the concept of an unsanctioned match has to be the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life. It just doesn't make any sense. But nonetheless, I think Sami Zayn will win. Sami Zayn needs a win, to be honest with you. Hasn't really gotten he's got to get rid of this narrative that he can't win match. He hasn't been winning matches. Obviously he's still up on the card in the upper mid card right now. But reality is he just hasn't been really winning too many matches. And with the Sami Zayn heel turn coming, it will be interesting to maybe see him lose this match. But I just don't really see it happening. He does need a big win, and I think that beating Kevin Owens would be the way to go. Now, the good thing is that this is unsanctioned, so it's technically no disqualifications. So I think Randy Orton has to return. I mean, they have to do a Kevin Owens versus Randy Orton match at WrestleMania, so he has to return it on this card. Randy Orton's such a big character, or such a big name, that him returning on some random SmackDown is just it's just not that good. There really wouldn't be anything to overshadow his return. Maybe anything that's planned for Cody versus The Rock. That could be the only thing I could see that could overshadow his return. But I just don't see anything overshadowing this. So I think he does return. I think he helps Sami Zayn win in some way, shape, or form. It keeps Kevin Owens from, losing any credibility. And it helps Sami Zayn get a much-needed win. Also, we could see this little thing of a heel turn that I just mentioned, by Sami Zayn using the help from Randy Orton to win a match. So, yeah, I think Sami Zayn will win. And then moving on to the the women elimination. The women's elimination chamber match between Liv Morgan, Bianca Belair, Alexa Bliss, Bayley, Naomi, and Roxanne Perez. We're just going to go through every contestant and talk about why they should or shouldn't win. Liv Morgan, obviously, she's probably going to be one of the favorites. But, I just don't see her winning just because of the fact that, I don't know, she's just like, she has other things to do with the women's tag team belts, and it just doesn't make sense to have her win. Also, she had a big rivalry with Rhea Ripley. No one wants to see that match again. Just really wouldn't make sense. Bianca Belair should definitely be the biggest favorite heading in. She's really the star with the most star power to face Rhea Ripley at WrestleMania. She has the most star power in this match. And I don't know, her story with Jade Cargill is going to maybe sink into this one, which would maybe make her not win. I don't know. Alexa Bliss, it looks like she's going to be joining the Wyatt Six and going to do a storyline with them, so I just don't see her winning. Bayley, I don't really know what her role is going into WrestleMania. Obviously, she has a lot of star power, but I just don't have that feeling that she's going to win, you know what I'm saying? Naomi, all respect to Naomi, but she don't have the star power of really anybody, in more than anybody in this match. Even the next contestant, Roxanne Perez, I feel she's a little too newer to all this to really have an opportunity to face Rhea Ripley at WrestleMania. Obviously, she was the Iron Woman of the Royal Rumble match, but she's just not going to win. She's too young. People who don't watch NXT wouldn't know her name. No, she's not going to win. But I'm going to take Bianca Belair. She has the most star power. And really the only other person you could see facing Rhea Ripley at WrestleMania that can match star power is Becky Lynch, but obviously we're not going to get that. There really is no other person that has that sort of star power or has a lot of popularity right now other than Bianca Belair. All these other women are probably going to have something to do going into WrestleMania or something else to do going into WrestleMania. So I'm not necessarily sure. So we'll have to see, but I definitely think Bianca Belair is going to win this match. And then, I wiped my nose and I just got snot on my fingers. That's disgusting. That's why you saw me look down. Anyway, I look shocked. I was like, what the hell? Anyway, the men's elimination chamber match is next. John Cena versus CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre versus Logan Paul versus Damian Priest versus Seth Rollins. Now, as I mentioned with the Royal Rumble about a month ago, February 1st, so exactly a month ago pretty much. This is probably the most stacked chamber in a long time. Obviously, that Royal Rumble was stacked, and this one is too. You have, everybody except for Logan Paul is a former world champion, and then Logan Paul he's obviously got a lot of popularity. So, and he's also, as much as people like to hate on Logan Paul, he's really good in the ring. I will repeatedly say that. I'll give him his flowers for that. Listen. I think that you could see a Roman Reigns return in this match. You might see him cost CM Punk or maybe both CM Punk or Seth Rollins. I don't know. It's possible. They normally do. In the last couple of years, you have seen people get involved with inside the chamber with Logan Paul with Seth Rollins, AJ Styles with LA Knight. So I don't know. I don't know. It just doesn't seem like a Roman Reigns thing to really invade the chamber. I don't know. It just doesn't seem like a thing he would do. It's possible. He could cost both of them. Drew McIntyre, I'm not sure what he's going to... Now, Drew McIntyre, I think, could actually win. If McIntyre actually wins, I wouldn't be surprised. But he is rumored to face Damian Priest at WrestleMania, so that storyline could be incorporated in here. Logan Paul, no chance I see winning. He'll probably have a different match at WrestleMania. Seth Rollins, as I just mentioned, him and Punk probably got in the match with Roman Reigns, the triple threat. That probably is going to be going on, so I don't see them winning. And same thing with Damian Priest, once again, facing McIntyre. So the only person I could see, the two people I could see winning are John Cena and McIntyre. But even though John Cena is so obvious to win, and WWE might want to swerve us, I feel like that you're giving us John Cena in his last WrestleMania. He can't just have a match in the middle of the card. He has to be in the main event. He has to face Cody Rhodes. I think John Cena has to win. And I think he has to lose at WrestleMania. So yeah, I really do think that John Cena is going to win this chamber. If McIntyre wins, I wouldn't be too surprised because I feel like he definitely deserves this opportunity. Same thing with CM Punk. Really anybody could win outside of maybe Damian Priest and Logan Paul. But yeah, I think either Cena. I think the order of the winners would go. Predicted winner. My prediction of winners would go Cena, McIntyre, Punk, Rollins, Priest, and Logan Paul. That's the order of winners I would go. We'll have to see. I think Cena will win. If McIntyre wins, I wouldn't be surprised though. Anyway, moving on to the main event. Technically, I don't know if they're going to put this in the main event or when it maybe before the men's chamber match. I'm not necessarily sure. Cody answers The Rock to give him his soul. Whatever in the hell that means. Listen, I don't know what the hell's going on with this storyline. I don't know what giving him his soul means. I guess it just means like bowing down to him or becoming like the corporate champion. I feel like they're trying to explain it. They just don't know how. I guess that's what they mean. Like, that's obviously what it means, but like, it just doesn't make sense. Like the way they're trying, like, just say that. Just don't say, give me your soul. Like that just doesn't make sense. Like, I don't know. Anyway, I think Cody says no. It would be stupid for them to turn, WWE that being, for them to turn Cody heel. He obviously is the top of merchandise sales. He's the main event as a babyface and on pretty much every single show. It just wouldn't make sense for Cody to turn heel at this stage. Now, obviously, you turn heel when you're at the top of your game as a babyface. Cody is obviously at the top of his game as a babyface, but the way it's just, I don't want to say it's the same thing like John Cena because I think they will turn Cody heel eventually. But right now, when he's at the top of merchandise sales and he's making you so much money as a babyface, it just doesn't make sense to turn him heel right now. And obviously, they have to do a Cody versus Rock match eventually. Now, obviously, he could join The Rock here and turn on him later, and then a big babyface turn. But that just wouldn't make much sense right now. And how long that could be played out is a question. They also still have to do Cody, or they still have to do Cody versus Roman 3. Still have to do Cody versus The Rock. And they have to do Rock versus Roman Reigns. They got a lot of WrestleMania main events to do here. So yeah, I don't see Cody being heel, and maybe they do a switch like Cody the heel against Roman, but I don't know that I'm just fantasy booking down the line. But right now, I think Cody says no. It just wouldn't make sense to turn him heel. Now, I don't know what's going to happen after that. You guys are maybe asking, like, what happens when he says no? I couldn't tell you what's going to happen. I just think he's going to say no. So, yeah, I think Cody's going to say no to The Rock. I think Cena wins the men's chamber. I think Belair wins the women's chamber. Zayn wins the match against Owens. And I think Stratton and Stratus beat Jax and Candice LeRae. So, yeah, that'll do it for this video, guys. So make sure you subscribe with your post notifications on. Go subscribe to my brother, Linda Great Vlogs. Make sure you guys subscribe to my main channel at Around the Great RTG. Make sure you guys go follow me on X Around the Great RTG. Make sure you guys go follow me on TikTok at Around the Great RTG. Make sure you guys go listen to the latest edition of the CR7 podcast. And make sure you guys go follow me on Twitch at Around the Great Podcast. And as always, Ryan the Great out. Peace.